Assalamu alaikum students of class 6. I hope you're all doing well. New Oxford Modern English book 6. We were on lesson 6 poem Trespass. Let's continue our exercise. Part B, working with words. And the topic we are going to discuss today is prefixes. A prefix is placed before the root word. Adding it to the beginning of one word changes it into another word. For example, when prefix un is added to the word happy, it creates a word unhappy. Here we have some of the other examples of how a base or root word changes into a new word after adding prefix. Worker. After adding co, it becomes co-worker. Next, the base word or the root word is agree. Prefix is dis and the new word will be disagree. Legal. After adding il, it becomes illegal. Question number 1 that we have here is see if you can write the negative forms of the following. We can use prefixes like dis, non, in and un to form the negatives of these words, like not able, unable, not avoidable, unavoidable, not respectful, disrespectful, not visible, invisible, not violent, non-violent, not united, disunited, not correct, incorrect, not approving, disapproving, not courteous, discourteous, not considerate, inconsiderate, not cooperative, uncooperative, not defeated, undefeated. Question 2 is how many words can you find of the same type as described above? The words should all be negatives. You may use your dictionary who can find the most words. Here we need to find some other words, but those words should all be negatives. Here we have some of the other words of same type as we have read above. Unexpected, discomfort, ungrateful, distasteful, disorderly, unconscious. All of these words are in negative form and these negative forms are created with the help of prefixes. Let's move on to the part C, learning about language. And the topic we need to discuss here is adjectives. We have read about adjectives before. Let's revise. An adjective is a word which describes a noun. Adjectives tell us more about a noun. For example, a big bird, a colorful dress, an amazing trick, a ferocious lion. There are 6 main kinds of adjectives. This column shows the kinds of adjectives. Here we have examples of those adjectives, and in this column we have functions of those adjectives. Adjectives of quality show the quality of noun, like a big bed, a large house, an amazing trick, a dull play. Adjective describe nouns, and through all of these examples you will learn that how do they do so. Here you need to make some of the changes. You need to write demonstrative in place of distributive and distributive in place of demonstrative. Because demonstrative adjectives are those that point out or distinguish nouns, that we use to point out nouns. For example, this, that, these, those. While distributive adjectives point out that objects named are to be taken separately. For example, each, every, either or neither. Quantitative adjectives. These show number. For example, some, any, few, none or 10. When we need to show number of nouns, we use quantitative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives. These ask questions. When we need to ask questions, we use interrogative adjectives. For example, what, which, whose. Then we have last adjective or last kind of adjective, possessive adjectives. These show possessions. ये मलकियत को शो करते हैं. For example, my, our, his, her, their. After a brief introduction to the kinds of adjectives, let's see if we are able to solve this question. Question 1. See if you can pick out and name all the adjectives in the following sentences. We need to identify adjectives in all of these sentences. Let's start doing so. And the first sentence we have here is, the dangerous animal roamed about in the thick forest. The words that are describing nouns here are dangerous, thick. And both of these are adjectives of quality. B. She brushed her hair with a yellow and red brush. Her, yellow and red. These words are adjectives. Her is a possessive adjective and yellow and red is qualitative adjective or adjective of quality. C. His grey-haired father was a delightful companion. His, possessive adjective, grey-haired, adjective of quality, delightful, again adjective of quality. D. This house is big, but that hut is small. This and that. Both of these are demonstrative adjectives. Big is adjective of quality and small also an adjective of quality. E. Our children play amusing games every day after dinner. Are, possessive adjective, amusing, That was all for today. Allah Hafiz.